Yes.
Snake, 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 snake.
Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to Cambo Trout Fishing. Well, today's video is going to be my experience at the Amped Up Outdoors Westside SNAKEHEAD Tournament. It was fun, but I'm not going to lie. Conditions were tough, man. Conditions were real tough. But definitely check out Amped Up Outdoors on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description. They do tournaments throughout the year for snakehead. The thing that I really like about them is that they're CPR, catch, photo, release tournaments. Now, that being said, you don't have to release them. If you want to harvest, you can, but I do like having the option as opposed to being forced to kind of harvest the fish. The tournament was on June 6th. That's a Saturday. On Thursday night, June 4th, we got a bunch of rain and thunderstorms. I went and pre-fished on Friday. Friday was ugly. The water was super high. I stuck some really nice largemouth. The largemouth were on. Catching those was not a problem, but drawing a bite from a snakehead, that was a problem. So I knew it was coming Saturday. But if that wasn't enough, we got more rain and thunderstorms on Friday night. Suffice it to say, the water was high come Saturday, and I mean really high. And that's honestly one of the worst conditions you can have for snakehead, because it lets them get so far back in cover that they're just unreachable. But that's not to say that I didn't figure out some ways to still be successful. Throughout the duration of the video, I'm going to provide you some lessons learned along the way. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you the lessons learned and a recap of how I planned for this tournament, what I did right, and what I think I did wrong and can definitely improve on for the next one. But for right now, folks, let's get to the fishing action and this tournament put on by Amped Up Outdoors.
Five o'clock, it's game time. It's game time. It's game time. I just talked to my buddy Pat. He just lost a big one on the spinnerbait, so I may go back to throwing my inline spinner, but I really thought, honestly, this swim bait here would do it. Oh, there he is. Fish on. What do we got? Oh, largemouth. Little buddy, I am not here for you. Folks, the skunk is out of the boat, but not what we're here for. Man, got me all excited. Ooh. Folks, do you see that? Look at him go. Well, folks, that makes two species now, neither of which are my target species. Open up, you knucklehead. That's a grind, folks. I haven't seen anyone else catching. At this point, there's only 2 people in a tournament of 24 that have any fish measured. So, to say that it's a tough bite, well, take my word for it, man. It's a tough bite. Fish on, don't know what. What is that? That's a giant pickerel, son of a... Oh, I thought I finally had a snake, man. I thought I finally had a snake. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You ornery son of a gun, you. There it is. Another. Cut it out. Cut it out. Another not snakehead. Yeah, you are real. Just chill. Here. Get that out of here. Razor of false hopes. Man. Well, folks, we're over halfway through this tournament. I've got 2 species on the day, neither of which are snakehead in a snakehead tournament. And last I checked, of the 24 competitors, 2 had measured fish. Now, it could just be other people have fish. They're not going to send their picks in until the end of the day. But I can tell you that where I'm at, it's a freaking tough fight, man. The overnight rain and storms the past couple days has just, it has turned these snakehead off, and I think sent them deep, deep up in the cover. This is why I hate fishing flood conditions. Can you see that? Can you see how far this crap goes back? Minimum of 10 or 15 feet, minimum. And with these reeds, you gotta be right up on them to even see back there, let alone be able to cast anything back there with any kind of accuracy or effect and get it back through and work it. It's just not in the cards. Look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Look at it. That's why I hate fishing flood conditions. Ah, I just saw a really nice snakehead retreat back into there, and honestly, I can't do anything about it. I just can't. There's too much water here right now. These storms cannot have arrived at a worse time. No way, dude. And oh, it's a baby snakehead. I can't, dude. Oh my god. I cannot with the size snakehead I just caught. Like, this might be the smallest snakehead I've ever caught on rod and reel. You've got to be joking. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. When you catch a snakehead that size during a tournament, you ask yourself, do you even measure it? You know, what they're probably going to have is a smallest snakehead category, man. They're probably going to have that. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to win it. Come on. There you go. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, you rascal. look at this. Come on, man. Get out of here. Well, at least I'm not snakehead skunked, I guess. Folks, I know how to fish. I promise I do. Those snakes just don't want to bite today, man. I'm catching the bass. I'm catching the pickerel. But those snakes are just not playing today. There we go. That hook really had you, didn't it? Didn't it, little fella? Alright, you. There you go. Yes! Snake, 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 snake. Nice one. No, not nice, but better. Oh my god. Alright, folks. I actually have a decent snakehead on the stringer. Not a monster, but decent. Alright, you. Come here. Oh no, he's off the hook. He's off the hook. Not good. Okay, I got it on the grips. That's something. Get you on here, and I'm gonna stroke you to hopefully calm you down. There we go. And there she is. Nice little 20-incher. Thank you for giving me at least something respectable to put up. So long, that little beauty. I knew that buzzbait bite would turn on eventually, but God, has it taken its sweet time.
Now what you're about to see here, folks, is something that unfortunately played out several times today. They sharked it, but just wouldn't take.
Oh, oh.
Now this right here, folks, is where I really wish I had had a snake charmer. I really think the smaller profile, its very slow sink action, and the ability to kind of use it as a buzzbait, I think that would have been prime for these conditions. But, you know, you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn.
Look at this nonsense. Look at this. You snakehead are pathetic. This little thing can get it in its mouth and y'all short strike. Oh, y'all f*** me off. Y'all f*** me off so much. Oh, you red. Eat the thing. Not what we're looking for. Not what we are looking for. Back to it. That's another bass, man. Oh, the fishing day itself is turning around a little bit, folks, but man, landing too many bass. I need more snakes. GoPro, stop recording.
But folks, as you can see, from that point on, my day was plagued by yet more short strikes from snakehead. And that's with using a trailer hook. But more short strikes. More spooking of the snakehead, just like this one. And of course, you know, I love them, but more bass, man. But I don't love them in a snakehead tournament. But let's get to the notes on what happened today.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the action. Now, in terms of lessons learned throughout the day, first one, you know, it's not a lesson learned, I already knew, but when you have high water with snakehead fishing, good luck, because they can just get so far back in cover, it becomes a real chore. Point number two, I really started to get my snakehead bites once the tide started to move out. And that's not a huge surprise either. Like, I've done a video before, check it out, where basically answers the question of how the tide affects the snakehead bite. And in my experience, the best thing you can hope for is an outgoing tide. That starts to draw those snakehead out of cover, and it turns on the bite as those bait fish are funneling out, and those snakeheads start staging those ambush points. Point number three, the buzzbait worked well for me today, but what I really probably could have done is used a smaller profile bait when I was getting those short strikes, or those follows but no strikes from snakehead. And what I'm really going to try next is going to be the snakehead charmer, and that's a lure made by Snakehead Outlaws. That's just fantastic lure. I can't wait to try that. Had I had that lure, I wonder if I could have taken it. Point number four, I was getting a lot of short strikes on the inline spinner. I mean, I got like 6 or 8 of them. If I could have converted, you know, half of those, I may have taken it. But, you know, anyone could say that. The guys who were also fishing the tournament probably could have said the same, so that's neither here nor there. But the bottom line is that if I could have found a way to convert those short strikes on the inline spinner to hookups, it could have ended very differently. And the last point I'll make here is check out the tail end of another video I did where I highlight the different tools that I use to find new fishing areas, because I did the best I could, I think, with what I had. I don't have a lot of experience fishing the west side, but of the areas I scouted, I identified that area that I felt would be best given the high water conditions. And it was close, man. It's like I said, all the short strikes I got, the follows that I got that I couldn't convert to hookups, you know, if things broke the other way, who knows what could have happened, man. But just make sure that you plan where you're going to go based on the forecast, based on the preceding weather, and based on the tide forecast. That's crucial. Oh, no, there is one more major point. Keep your cool, folks. Towards the end of the day, I started getting frustrated. Like, you could see it as I was releasing the bass. Like, I wasn't even taking time to look at and appreciate the catches I was getting. And I think that hurt me in the end. As we got closer and closer towards the end of the tournament, I started getting stressed out because I couldn't put those snakehead on the board, couldn't hook up. So keep your cool out there, man. You know, if you start to lose your cool, lose your patience, you start making little mistakes that, well, it can cost you. It definitely costs you.
But on the list of people who didn't lose their cool, we had Grant Morris in 3rd place. In 2nd place, my buddy John Hostelka. Congrats, brother. And in 1st place, we had Mr. Joshua Dixon. Congrats, fellas. Good job on a tough bite.
But hey, thanks for watching, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Links to all the gear that I've been using in the video and my past videos are in the description.
Stick around at the end if you want to see some more of the pre-fishing action where I was catching a lot of those nice sized bass. And aside from that, folks, good luck on the water this weekend. Have a good one.
All right, well, I'm about to get the skunk out of the boat. Hey, a hard fighting bass, you. Oh, there he goes. I'll take it. Ooh, that's nice. Let me back pedal. Back pedal. Come here, you. There you are. There you go. Nice fish. She hit her right at the boat, man. Where are your snakehead cousins? Ah, come on. There he is. Gotcha. That's a nice one. Gotcha that time. Oh yeah, pull it. Yeah. That's a nice bass. Ow. There you go. Yeah, she's in that range, man. That's a nice bass. It's the only thing I don't like about the 360, man. It won't turn on with voice.
It doesn't?
Now you can control it with voice once it's on, but it doesn't turn on with voice. Drives me nuts. That's a good bass right there. That's about a 3-pounder or so. Heck yeah. Oh, she crushed it. Crushed that buzzbait. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have a nice day. Oh yeah. Whew.